Hi and welcome to DankLord vs Games. My name is Kevin and today we'll be taking a look at Slime Rancher, a casual exploration farmer game with a slight twist. There is no story, so let's just dive straight into the game as one continuous video. You live on an extraterrestrial planet, and your job as an alien farmer is to collect, breed, and protect slimes in order to collect their shit for money. Yeah, another word for it would be their poop. There are different types of slimes throughout the map. They all prefer eating different things like vegetables and meat, etc. When you feed them, they poop out a little crystal called a plort. A pink slime would poop out a pink plort, for example. If you then take a plort and feed that into a slime of a different type, it gains half its properties and becomes a mixture of both pink and whatever. But if they try to evolve any further, they then become a black slime that alienates all the other slimes, and you have to have them fuck off by spraying water on them or by manual labor. So yeah, best keep the different varieties separated so they don't end up munching on too much, The plort is valuable and it's ultimately the main resource that's going to grant you your income. You sell the plort to a vendor and gain money. Money that you later spend on improving your farm, buy upgrades, blueprints for crafting, and finally character level. The value of each plort changes depending on the market value and thus the ever-increasing need for expanding your slime ranch with more complicated types of slimes. To find the varying types of slimes, you have to explore quite a decent sized map. You need to find keys in order to open up doors that leads to the next areas. You can in some cases, however, just jump over the gates manually if you find creative ways to do so. Everything just looks over the top adorable, including the music. Exploring is fun and relaxing. Slime Ranch offers a shit ton of content for those who are casual gamers. Exploration is more or less a choice despite not really being one if you want some actual money in the end. You can stick around your farm for days on end and just keep producing fruit and vegetables for your ever-expanding poop empire. I've been playing for quite a lot, and I got hooked for a bit. After multiple save files and attempt at understanding as much as possible, I can comfortably come to the conclusion that Slime Rancher is wonderful for what it is. A casual game appropriate at any age. There's no story that I stumbled on besides note describing the environment, but story's not needed in this game. You can probably spend weeks playing, which for some is a good thing and others bad. I personally don't mind coming to an end with games, or rather, having an end goal already predefined by the developers. I loved my time getting hooked, and I'll probably keep spending time with it whenever I feel like playing a casual game. It's a game where you can come back day after day just because you want to take care of these little fuckers, and fortunately, they won't die if you don't come back for a week or two. It's very easy for the developers to add more secret slimes and hidden areas, expand the map through teleporters, and add additional content through, am I gonna say it? DLC to keep the game interesting and relevant throughout the years. I do recommend having this game in your library if casual games is something that you're interested in, and one additional time if you're into semi-endless games with adorable fucking creatures and exploration. My end note will be the lag I started experiencing later in the game with all the base expansions unlocked. I'm not sure what engine the game is running on, but it could definitely use a bit of tweaking. That'll be all for today. Yeah, sorry for that weird ending, but everything just cut off, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this again, but I just want to mention the fact that this game was suggested to me by one of my subscribers, so thank you 1,000 times, and thank each and every one of you for watching this video despite the weird ending. I'm recording this late at night, so hopefully I don't sound too dead this time. Yeah.